representative of the Board of Governors, Mr. Masai, the PTA, the school administration, the teachers, and the students of Mbale Secondary School, and the journalists or media houses present here. Good morning to you all. I want to take this opportunity to welcome the team from KIOCA and our KIOCA volunteers who are in the various places around the country who are here with us, and also our resident state commissioner and the state education commissioner. The rest of us are at home, and then the media fraternity here. You're welcome to this project launch ceremony of the ICT Smart Classroom in Mbale Secondary School. My name is Moses Buyela. I'm the head teacher of Mbale Secondary School. And with me here, a part of the administrative team, I have my deputy present here. Audience, Mbale Secondary School is quite a big school. Our population stands at about currently about 5,000 students, and the school has 6 deputy head teachers. Each of them is responsible for a class, and we have about 210 teachers, teaching staff, and about 90 non-teaching staff. With us here is the senior 1 class, because the classrooms have benefited from the smart technology. That's why they're here with us. But obviously, we would have loved to have the whole school here, but they cannot fit here. The senior 1 class alone is about 800 currently, and we're here with them. So on this table, I have Mr. Ino, a deputy head teacher, Mr. Ino Isaac, deputy teacher in charge of academics. We have Madam Agnes Namide in charge of prefects, counselors, and the girl child, and the girls hostel. We have Mr. Mbale, Ben Francis, in charge of the school plant, and we have Mr. Hauka PF, the chairman of the disciplinary committee. And then we have Madam Harriet, the guidance and career mistress, and Mr. Nyango Emmanuel, the director of studies. Then we also have teachers representing their colleagues. Majority of the teachers are in the classrooms. Like I told you earlier in the office, at any one time here in Mbale Secondary School, we have 52 classes running at the same time, because the O-level classes have about 10 streams each, and then the A-level classes have about 8 streams. One has 8 and another has 6, both sciences and arts. As you are aware, Mbale Secondary School is one of the leading schools in this region in terms of academic performance, but also in terms of discipline and innovation. I believe that Mbale Secondary School might be one of the first schools to implement smart classrooms, not only in this region, but probably even in the country. I want to challenge anyone to tell me of any school which has smart classrooms in Uganda now, apart from the universities and the other tertiary institutions. So this is not a light moment for us. It's a great stride in the history of Mbale Secondary School. I want to take this opportunity to thank KIOCA, which stands for Korea International Cooperation Agency, through its program called the World Friends Korea, through which they bring volunteers in various institutions of this country, actually around the world, but also in Uganda. And there are normally not very many in Uganda, but in Uganda we are among the few institutions which have benefited from this partnership. So we thank KIOCA for honoring our request to have volunteer teachers over the years. This is not the first time we have had volunteers from KIOCA or under the World Friends Korea program. We've had a partnership or cooperation in the sports. The pavilion you see in front of the Senior 1 block and the basketball court was actually a donation from KIOCA. Then we also had a volunteer in physical education with a bias to taekwondo. We had a taekwondo club which is still active. They recently came back from competition in Kampala, and sometime back they even traveled to Korea for World Taekwondo Championships under the same partnership. And they also donated us equipment, and of course we also benefited from the skills that we. So currently today here, the reason why we are here is to launch a very, very significant and very big project which we have referred to as the Smart Classroom Project, where all the Senior 1 classrooms and all the laboratories in the school, including physics, chemistry, biology, ICT and agriculture, all of them have been equipped with the projectors, with the projector screens and computers and those podiums in order to aid the learning process, the teaching and learning process by the teachers, to make it more productive, to make it more meaningful and more interesting at that. This is in line with the new secondary, lower secondary school curriculum, which emphasizes the integration of ICT in the teaching of all subjects. So as you have seen, the senior ones, as you have seen, the ICT has been integrated in almost all the subjects that we are learning. This morning when we visited your classrooms, we found the Kiswahili lessons taking place. We found the English language taking place via the ICT facility. We also found the mathematics taking place. That shows you how beneficial this project is, and we are very excited as the school administration and the Board of Governors. Our students are among the first to benefit from these smart classrooms, which is very relevant under the new lower secondary school curriculum. We want to thank the Board of Governors for supporting these initiatives, but most importantly, KIOCA for sponsoring the purchase and installation of these facilities in the classrooms. It's a day school, predominantly day school. It's a fully government-owned school, and it's a public school at that. This school began in 1954. Actually, this year we are celebrating our silver jubilee, 70 years of existence of this school. The celebrations will be next year. We are pre-planning right from this year, so that next year we have a very big celebration to mark 70 years of existence of Mbale SS School. KIOCA has been very key in our development at the school, especially in as far as technology is concerned. As you are aware, Korea is one of the most developed countries in this world. It's one of the few very industrialized countries. If you may be familiar, some of you may not be very aware, but they produce lots of things. They produce cars, they produce phones. Samsung phones are from Korea. LG TVs and so on are from Korea. Hyundai and Kia and vehicles are all from Korea. So that shows you the level of development that these people have. So when we partner with such countries, we also stand to benefit and benchmark from their levels of development. And that is the whole They also want to thank the Korean government for being generous and being able to share their experience and resources with the rest of the world through partnerships like this and the skills that they impart. So this juncture, I want to thank the ICT team led by Madame Gloria, who has been our ICT volunteer for the past about 1.5 years. Actually, she had to extend her tenure here, her contract of volunteering. It expired in September, but she extended it up to July this year in order to make sure that this project takes off and it is implemented. So, Madame Gloria, can you stand up for recognition? Yes. Madame Gloria has been a very environment. She even speaks some Lumasara and enjoys our local foods. She told me that in Korea they also eat malewa, which is bamboo. And so when she came here, she was surprised that we also eat malewa in the form of bamboo. So we thank you very much for your good heart. We shall really miss you when you eventually leave next month. Our prayer is that when you leave, we get an equally good friend like you, who is very social and very loving. And also we pray that KIOCA, through the country director, enables us or continues to support us to sustain this project. Because these younger people in Senior 1 today, after next term they are going to go to Senior 2. When they go to Senior 2, they will expect to find smart classrooms, which we don't have right now. But we believe and pray and request that we be supported to make sure that the cycle runs up to Senior 4 at least. As they move ahead, they still find smart classrooms in the classroom, the next class. When Gloria leaves next month, we have requested for another ICT volunteer to enable us to sustain this project. So we hope and pray that our request is honored and granted, so that this project does not die in its infancy. I also want to recognize the teachers who have worked with Gloria. Mr. Adam Chimba, the ICT data, the one in charge of data office. We have the head of department ICT, Madame Jovia Nakayenze. We have Martin, Mr. Martin Tabiruka, and everyone else who has helped. Lastly, I want to thank our students, the senior ones who are representing the rest of their college. Their enthusiasm, their smartness. Those facilities are meant to benefit you. So together with us, you and us, we should be able to guard those facilities very jealously. You should not let anyone tamper with those facilities, because you are the beneficiaries. And when they are out of order, you are the losers. So together, the counselors and the class monitors and the class teachers, to make sure that those facilities are kept running throughout your stay in that class. So that next year, we shall be encouraged to reward you with the continuation of the same project, if possible.